Welcome to Inside Korean Stories for English Learning.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Daily Korean Folktale and English.
Hi there. We're so happy you're here with us today.
How are you feeling? We hope you had a good day.
Today, we have a beautiful story for you.
We're telling the story of the fairy and the woodcutter.
That's a famous Korean folktale.
Yes, it is. Korean people have told this story for many, many years.
I love old stories. They have so much heart.
This story is about love, kindness, and choices. It will make you feel warm inside.
That's beautiful. So listeners, you can relax. Just listen. Just feel.
You don't need to study hard today. Let the words come to you naturally.
That's the best way to learn English.
Now, before we start, I want to ask you something. Have you ever helped someone you didn't know?
Yes, I have. Once I helped an old lady carry her bags. I felt good. I felt happy inside.
Yes, when we help others, we feel good. This story is about that feeling.
The woodcutter helps someone, right?
Yes, he does. And something magical happens.
I love magic and stories.
Korean folktales have gentle magic, quiet magic.
Like a soft wind.
Exactly. So, are you ready for the story?
I'm ready. Take a deep breath. Get comfortable. Let's begin.
Long, long ago in Korea, there was a small village in the mountains.
Mountains all around. I can see it in my mind.
In this village, there lived a young woodcutter. He cut wood every day and sold it in the village.
A working man.
Yes, he worked hard but was poor. But he had a good heart. He was very kind.
A good heart is more important than money.
One day, the woodcutter was in the forest cutting wood. Then he heard a cry. An animal was crying.
An animal in trouble?
Yes, he ran toward the sound. Then he saw a deer. A beautiful deer. But a tiger was chasing it.
Oh no, that's scary.
The woodcutter shouted, "Here, come here, hide behind me." The deer ran to him and hid behind him.
He was brave.
Very brave. The tiger came closer. The woodcutter stood tall. He didn't move. Then the tiger turned around and walked away.
The deer was safe.
Yes. The deer looked at the woodcutter with grateful eyes. Then something amazing happened. The deer spoke.
The deer spoke? That's magic.
Yes. The deer said, "Thank you. You saved my life. I want to help you now."
The deer wants to repay the kindness.
The deer said, "I know you are lonely. You work hard but have no family. I can help you find a wife."
Really? How?
The deer said, "In the forest, there is a secret pond. Fairies come to that pond from heaven. They take off their wings and swim.
Wings?
They wear special robes with wings. When they wear the robes, they can fly." The deer said, "If you take one robe, one fairy cannot fly back to heaven."
So she will stay on Earth.
Yes, but the deer said something important. Listen carefully. Wait until you have 3 children. 3 children together. Then she won't leave you. Promise me.
3 children. And the woodcutter promised?
He did. The next day, he went deep into the forest and found the secret pond. He hid behind trees and waited.
Waiting for the fairies.
Then he saw them. 3 fairies came down from the sky. They wore white robes that shined in the sunlight.
Beautiful.
The fairies took off their robes and put them on a rock. Then they jumped into the water, laughing and playing.
Sounds peaceful.
The woodcutter's heart was beating fast. Then he moved quickly. He ran to the rock and took one robe. He took one. He ran back to hide. The fairies kept playing. After some time, they came out of the water. 2 fairies put on their robes, but one fairy couldn't find hers.
She looked everywhere?
She looked and looked. She was very worried. The other fairies helped but couldn't find it. Finally, the sun was going down. They said, "We must go back."
They had to leave.
The fairy without the robe started to cry. She said, "What will I do? I can't go home." The other fairies flew away. She was alone.
All alone.
Then the woodcutter came out. He said, "Don't cry. Please don't cry. I won't hurt you. You can stay at my house."
He offered her a place to stay.
At first, she didn't trust him, but she had nowhere to go, so she agreed. They walked to his small house.
But it was warm and safe.
Days passed, then weeks. They talked every day. The woodcutter was kind and gentle. The fairy started to smile again.
Love was growing.
Yes. Slowly, they fell in love. One day he said, "Will you marry me?" She smiled and said, "Yes."
They got married.
They did. They were very happy. Time passed. They had their first child, then a second child.
2 children.
The woodcutter remembered the deer's words, "Wait for 3 children." But one day, the fairy was looking at their children. She said, "Sometimes I miss the sky. I miss my home."
Homesick.
The woodcutter felt sad. He didn't want her to be sad, so he thought, maybe I can show her the robe, just for a moment. We have 2 children. He loves them. He won't leave.
But the deer said 3 children.
He forgot. Or maybe he thought 2 was enough. He took out the robe. He said, "Look, I have your robe."
He showed her.
The fairy's eyes opened wide. "My robe! You had it all this time?"
She was shocked.
He said, "I'm sorry. I took it because I loved you. But you can look at it. Just don't put it on."
He trusted her.
The fairy took the robe. She touched it. Tears came to her eyes. Then she put it on.
Oh no!
He said, "Wait, what are you doing?" The fairy said, "I need to go home, just for a moment. I'll come back. I promise."
Did he believe her?
He wanted to. The fairy picked up their 2 children. She said, "I'll take them to meet their grandmother." Then she flew up into the sky.
She laughed.
She left. Days passed. The fairy didn't come back. In heaven, her mother said, "You can't go back to Earth. You belong here."
Her mother stopped her.
Yes. The fairy cried, "But I love him." But she couldn't go back. On Earth, the woodcutter waited and waited. He was heartbroken.
So sad.
Then the deer came again. The deer said, "I'm sorry. You didn't wait for 3 children, but I will help you one more time. I'll give you a magic rope to climb to heaven."
A magic rope?
But the deer warned, "Don't eat anything in heaven. If you eat, you can never come back to Earth."
Don't eat anything. Important.
The woodcutter climbed and climbed. Finally, he reached heaven. It was beautiful. He saw his wife and children. They ran to him.
They were together again.
They hugged and cried happy tears. The fairy's mother came. She said, "Welcome. Please have some food."
She offered food.
But the woodcutter remembered the warning. He said, "No, thank you. I'm not hungry."
Good, he remembered.
Days passed. He played with his children, but didn't eat. Then, one day, his youngest child came with a sweet rice cake. "Father, try this. It's so good."
A temptation.
His child put the cake near his mouth. He looked at his child's sweet face. He took one small bite.
Oh no!
He immediately started to fall, down, down, down to earth. The fairy screamed, "No! Come back!" But he kept falling.
He couldn't stay.
He fell all the way back to earth. He was alone again. He looked up at the sky, just clouds. The woodcutter and the fairy never saw each other again.
That's so sad.
It is, but it teaches us something important. Let's talk about that soon. First, let's look at some expressions.
Okay, let's look at 5 expressions from our story.
Our first expression is, have a good heart.
The woodcutter had a good heart.
It means you are kind, you care about others, you want to help. If your friend always helps people, you can say, you have a good heart.
It's a warm compliment. Let's say it together. Have a good heart.
Have a good heart.
Expression number 2. Take a deep breath.
It means breathe in slowly. We do this when we're nervous or stressed.
Before a test, you can say, okay, take a deep breath. Let's practice it.
Take a deep breath.
Number 3.
Fell in love.
This is romantic. The woodcutter and fairy fell in love.
It means you start to love someone. The feeling grows naturally. We say fall because it happens suddenly. You don't plan it.
You can also fall in love with a place. I fell in love with Paris.
Let's say it together.
Fell in love. Number 4. Missed home.
The fairy missed home. She missed heaven.
Miss means you want to see something again. You feel sad because it's not here, like missing your family when you travel.
I miss home. I miss my parents.
Let's practice. Missed home. Last expression.
Kept waiting.
The woodcutter kept waiting for his wife.
Keep means continue. You don't stop. Even though time passed, he didn't stop waiting. We use keep with many actions. Keep trying. Keep going.
If someone is learning English, say, keep practicing. You're getting better.
Let's practice together. Kept waiting.
Let's review.
Have a good heart. Take a deep breath.
Fell
in love.
Missed home.
Kept waiting.
These are simple but beautiful expressions. Try to use one today.
Isabella, this story is very old, right?
Very old. Korean people have told this story for hundreds of years. Parents told it to their children, generation after generation.
What can we learn about Korean culture?
First, nature is very important. The story happens in the forest, the pond, the mountains. People lived with nature and respected it.
The magical deer comes from nature.
Yes! In Korean folk tales, animals can be magical and wise. The fairy represents purity and heaven, a perfect world.
But she comes to Earth, which is not perfect.
Right. Earth has problems and sadness, but also real love and family. The fairy chooses between two worlds.
Heaven is perfect but lonely. Earth is imperfect but full of love.
Exactly. Now, the woodcutter is interesting. He has a good heart, but makes mistakes.
He tricks the fairy by taking her robe.
And he doesn't listen to the deer's advice. The deer said, wait for 3 children, but he only waited for 2.
He was impatient or trusted love too much.
Yes, sometimes love alone isn't enough. That's a hard lesson.
What's the moral of the story?
One moral is be patient. If he had waited, maybe the ending would be different. Good things take time.
What else?
You can't hold on to love by force. Real love must be free. You can't trap someone, even if you love them.
True love means letting the other person choose.
Exactly. This story is also about sacrifice. The fairy gave up heaven for love. The woodcutter climbed to heaven but couldn't stay.
Both sacrificed something.
Yes, and one small mistake changed everything. One bite of food. Small choices matter.
That's powerful.
If you were the woodcutter, what would you do differently?
I would wait for 3 children. I would trust the deer's advice.
That's wise. Listeners, what would you do? Think about it. Every choice has consequences.
These feelings are timeless.
They are. Let's move to our closing.
We've reached the end of our time together.
Thank you for listening to this story with us.
The Fairy and the Woodcutter is beautiful, even though it's sad.
Sad stories can teach us a lot about life and love.
Now we have today's English line. One simple sentence to remember.
Today's English line is, love requires patience.
Love requires patience. Beautiful.
Let's say it together.
Love requires patience. One more time. Love requires patience.
This sentence has only 3 words but deep meaning. Requires means needs. Love needs patience.
If the woodcutter had more patience, maybe the story would end differently.
We can apply this to our own lives. When you love someone, you must be patient with them.
Patient when they make mistakes or when things are difficult.
Exactly. Your homework is simple. Say today's English line 5 times. Love requires patience.
Say it in the morning or before you sleep. Let the words become part of you.
Also, remember one scene from today's story that touched your heart.
For me, it was when the deer saved the woodcutter.
Stories live in our hearts and make us better people.
Okay, time to say goodbye. Next time, we'll have another beautiful Korean folk tale.
Until then, take care of yourself and be kind to others.
Remember, love requires patience.
Thank you for joining us today. We're so happy to share this magical Korean folktale with you.
See you next time on Daily Korean Folktale in English.
Goodbye. Have a beautiful day.